In the last video, we spoke about the behemoth to rule them all, but today we're talking about his enabler, the game's premier healing support, Dodo-bird, going over his team strategies, his matchup spread, and his place in the Extinction Event tier list. First off, the Dodo is unlike any other character in the game, as he poses no offensive or defensive threat alone, and is purely used to enable other characters, so speaking of its matchup spreads is going to be pretty difficult. In one-on-one confrontation, the Dodo-bird will always lose every fight, which means keeping it alive and out of harm's way is paramount to success. Having a 1 attack stat, 0 defense, 5 HP, 2 land speed, and 2 intelligence means it's going to lose to even the smallest of threats. In exchange for its lackluster stats, it's given a very powerful but unorthodox set of abilities. Its activated ability, Eggland, at the cost of 1 intelligence, allows it to drop a respawn anchor on the tile it's currently on, allowing it to go out and support its team while having a place to go back to after dying, which on its own is not a good ability, but its passive ability is what puts it on the board. Its passive ability, Prey, triggers upon being killed by an ally's attack, healing that ally 10 health and permanently increasing their attack by 1. This paired with its respawning allows it to serve many roles as an attack amp, as a healer, and first and foremost, a throwaway body to reset the hunger of your bigger creatures. This skill set makes the Dodo-bird an amazing character for team strats, and is usually the face for the funnel team's job. The Dodo's ability to deter the hunger stat allows it to patch up the weaknesses of its allied hunger characters, which removes the common counterplay of just avoiding them. Its want to be targeted by its allies in combat also makes it work very well with the Mayep Mechrothorax, who is able to use the Dodo as either a super amp or a continuation for its ability, as well as keeping them healed up in their weak early game. Although the Dodo does have its flaws, much like its favorite teammate the T-Rex, it can feel like an action sink, requiring an action point to set up their respawn, and an ally must burn their attack to gain the benefits. The Dodo can feel very costly if you don't have the tempo to spare. The Dodo also struggles versus fast assassin type characters like Velociraptor Pack, who can slip in, kill them, and force out their respawn, slipping back out before the Dodo's powerhouse teammates can strike back. A less commonly considered weakness of the Dodo is that it is very controlling in its team styles, as Dodo is not easily splashed into any regular team and often requires 1 to 2 characters on the team able to take advantage of it for it to get any real value, and if drafted poorly it can seem like a wasted pick in a lot of matchups. But when drafted and played correctly, the Dodo-bird is by far one of the strongest characters in the game, and that's by today's standards. The Dodo-bird on release was potentially the most overpowered character the game had ever seen. The only difference between Dodo on release and the Dodo of today is that nowadays the Prey ability on Dodo only grants +1 bonus attack, while the old Dodo gave +2. While this seems like a small difference, this means with full stacks, instead of giving 3 bonus attacks to your carry, it's giving 6, and that is a big deal. Along with the old T-Rex Frenzy, healing 10 health at a time, and the Homo sapiens domestication perk being as cheap as it was really easy to weaponize the Dodo's buffs to make an unkillable monster that would cut down any tank in their way in just a few turns, while being able to out-heal any relevant damage dealt back. This trio is known as the Rex Dodo Human Core and will get its own video in the near future. The Dodo-bird is the pinnacle of supporting and a must-have for funnel strategies in Extinction Event, being the weakest on the board but often the MVP of the match. I rank the Dodo-bird at the top of A tier, which may seem low, but while it's definitely a top tier, it's in no way warping the game around itself, being a part of several strong team lineups and always a consideration during games. It's definitely deserving of its spot on the tier list. If it sounds like I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see all my future posts. And with that, I'll see you next time.